friends. I'm really hoping this works today. I don't know what's going on, but for whatever reason, my replay is not saving. And I checked all of my settings and I see absolutely no reason why it shouldn't be saving and allowing people to watch the replay. But we're going to go with it again today. And if this doesn't work on day 3, then we're going to switch to recorded videos because I don't know what else I can do to change it. Anyway, here we are, day 3 of Calvin Ball and Chrissy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. I am very sorry to everyone who came back to watch the replay and it wasn't there. I'm every bit as disappointed as you are because I feel like I did it for nothing. So anyway, here we are. And I hope some people will join me. I'm not sure if maybe that's part of the problem. There just hasn't been a lot of people here live. So maybe there's some kind of algorithm. I actually have no idea. Okay. So, hello, welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and I am playing along with a couple of series challenges that are happening on social media in the scrapbooking world this month. One of them is called Chrissy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, and that is what this is all about. So this is day 3's sketch. This is the one we're going to be working with today. The sketch is by Sarah Davies. She runs a website. I think it's a store in the UK called Hey Little Magpie. And I've linked her YouTube channel and her website down below in the description box. So I hope you'll check that out. And very cool stuff. And then I have my Calvin Ball little list here. So we'll look at this towards the end. And the sketch challenge is exactly what it sounds like. There's a sketch for every day of the month. We go through and we challenge ourselves to follow along with those sketches when we create our layouts that day. And it's a lot of fun. I hope you'll go and check out Christy's Facebook page, Facebook group, where she puts this information. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. There's 17 series on there now, each one with 30 sketches. So that's a lot of sketches. I'm trying to decide here, in case you're wondering what I'm up to over here. I'm trying to decide if I want, it's just me throwing stuff. Okay. So I cut out this circle last night because I knew I was going to be running late today. And so I did this ahead of time and I was left with this. And so I'm thinking maybe I want my white cardstock to have a little bit of a frame. What do you guys think? I think that's kind of fun, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. So in that case, I'm going to cut my white cardstock down to maybe like 11 1/4 by 11 1/4, and then we'll mount that on there and do it that way. And we'll see how that goes. How's everybody doing today? I'm feeling like I got a little bit of a case of the Mondays and it didn't help to get online and find out that my video the replay didn't load yesterday either. So that's so frustrating. So I'm hoping to have better luck this time. If not, we'll just switch to recorded videos and you'll get them the next day. That's just, sometimes we got to do what we got to do. And I don't know all the ins and outs of this stuff. So I'm just a girl in her craft room trying to share some things with my friends. So doing the best I can. I'm sorry if it's not working out. Okay, so here is the distress ink I'm using today. It is Iced Spruce, and it's a light gray color with a little bit of a green tinge to it. And I really like it with these pastel kind of colors. I feel like it's just gentle shadowing, not quite as stark as the black soot or even the hickory smoke one. So kind of just a nice gray. So I'm going to put that one down on here. If anybody's out there, can you just pop some little something in the comments so I know you're there, just so that we can see if putting a comment in the comment section maybe will help with the algorithm. I don't know. I just don't understand why it's not saving my recordings. Okay, there we go. That's kind of fun. I like that. It's pretty. I think I like it better this way though. Do I? No, I don't. I thought I would, but I didn't. Okay, so there we go. Here is the circle piece. So in the sketch we have, sorry, this is glaring. That's not fun. In the sketch we have this circle piece. So I went and like I said, I cut it the night before because I knew I'd be running short on time today. And so I cut that out using like a big We Are Memory Keepers circle cutter thing that I've had forever. And did that. I also grabbed my photo and cut a photo map for it. I am right now working with this Simple Stories collection. It's called Bunnies and Blooms, and it's way more blooms than bunnies, just so you know. Because I was like, I might have used this for Easter before because there's not much Easter stuff left in here. It's a lot of gardening kinds of things, but it's a fun collection. I'm sure I'll find use for it. I just think I put it in the wrong spot. So when I pulled it out, it wasn't quite what I expected. And I did use a Basil cardstock that has these embossed dots on it. They're called, I can't remember what they call these ones. Anyway, I really like them because they add a little bit of texture to your layout without adding too much distraction. So just gives a little something in the background. Embossed dots. I think this one's called Swiss Dots in Salt or something like that. I can't remember. But I really love them. All right. I could also address the video for tomorrow will be actually on Facebook. If you go to my store page, which is also linked down below, I'll be working with some products from my local scrapbook store, and there will be a Calvin Ball / sketch video happening over there at 6 p.m. Mountain Time tomorrow, and should be fun. We always have a good time over there. So I don't know if I'll do also a YouTube video. If I do, it'll probably be a recorded one. So tomorrow I won't be on YouTube Live, but it hasn't been working in my favor anyways. So we'll see how it goes. If it does work tonight and it saves the replay, I will be back on YouTube Live on Wednesday. Okay. So I did type up quite a bit of journaling. One of the points for Calvin Ball is journaling 100 words or more. And I definitely got that. This is 150 words. So this picture is of my youngest child in his grade 12 year with his little Easter basket. And I feel like we do such a good job, and this is what my journaling is all about. We do such a good job of documenting all of those firsts that we seldom think to document the lasts. And although this was not the last Easter basket I made for him, because I'm a sucker and he just has to look at me the right way and I'll make him another one, but it was definitely the last Easter where we all woke up on Easter morning and had like a traditional like family everybody lived in the same house kind of thing. Now it's more like they're visitors, and not that this isn't their home anymore, but it's just different, right? So that's what this is about, is like knowing when the first one happens, but not always understanding what the last will look like. And being a parent can be so bittersweet, right? Because you have these beautiful people that you're such a long time, and then they venture off into the world, which is the goal, and you're happy, but they, you know, I miss this kind of stuff. This, you know, I was thinking today, like, it's almost St. Patrick's Day. Remember when we used to make leprechaun traps, and we would pretend that the leprechauns came looking for gold in the house and all that stuff. I loved all of that kind of little kid stuff. I was built for it. But yeah, now it's just, you know, I wake up on March 17th and I don't know, go about my day, I guess. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Just go to work, live my life, do the things. Okay, so I have these scraps of paper that I'm thinking will be my, like, see how it has this little bundle of strips back here? That's what I'm going to put in behind my photo, but not that one because that is a bunny. Maybe I want the bunny this way. I don't know. I'm leaving that one to the side for a second. And then this one is also directional. Oh, not making it easy on me. I really wanted to use the scraps. Okay. So this one I'm going to cut about 1/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to cut it down to be about, I don't know, how big was my circle? My circle's 9 inches. So I want this to be like 10 or 11 inches maybe. So maybe I'll just cut an inch off and see if I like that. Because I can always cut it smaller, but I can't make it bigger. So there's one strip of patterned paper. And then what else do I have? I have, well, that's not going to work because, again, it's directional. Boy, oh boy. Okay, let me see what else is in here. I have this, like, never mind. It's like a stack of paper of, like, ideas and stuff that just keeps getting mixed in with the collections as I'm working. And I'm like, how does that happen? It just, like, keeps popping up. Oh, here's another one. Maybe I can use one of those. I could use the back of the bunny paper. Not that one. What's this one? Oh, I could use some more of the blue, but I used the blue already. What else? Ooh, you know what I could do? Let me grab a white cardstock scrap, maybe. Where's the longer versions of those? Do I not have one? Weird. There we go. This will do. And some washi tape, because washi is on our Calvin Ball list, so we want to get some washi on here. And I'll make one of my strips a washi strip. So I'm going to run the washi along here. And I put it on white cardstock because then I feel like it stands out, like the pattern itself stands out and it doesn't melt into, it doesn't show through all of the pattern behind it. So when I'm trying to layer things up like this, I want the pattern to show. So here is washi. I think I'm going to cut 1.5 off of this one. And there's this. Okay, what else we got? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Oh my goodness, making me work for it today. So washi, I could use a yellow washi on there and do the same kind of thing. That'll give us a little bit more pattern. That'll give us a 3rd pattern. And this one's not as sticky as the last one, so maybe I'll just add a little bit of white glue in behind it. Sorry, I'm off camera there. That was rude. There we go. Hi, friends. I hope some of you are out there enjoying on my video, trying to watch lives, just in case that replay doesn't upload. I'm not sure why it's doing that to me. The first one only showed 24 minutes of an hour. This one only showed 2 minutes, or yesterday's only showed 2 minutes of the whole. I think it was another hour. I try to keep it to under an hour, but I don't know. There we go, another washi strip. And do we want to cut it down? Let's cut it down to 10 and a half. 10 and 3/4? Sure. There we go. So now we have a few different ones in behind here. I think we need a bigger, like a wider one. So let's do that with this one. We'll make this one 1 or 3/4 maybe. Should we do it? You know what? This is crooked. So let's cut this side off first. It looks like I maybe cut the cut aparts separately and not straight. Okay. So let's do 1 1/4. Or that's too big. 1 by we'll do almost 10. So 9 3/4. That one, and then we want one more. So that's 4. I want one more strip. What are we going to use? We have yellow, purple, pink, and blue. Is there one that's the mint green color? Let's see, what do we got? We have that. We have another yellow, darker yellow. I don't see anything that's that green color. More yellow, pink. Ooh, we could do this pink. This one would be good. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. Or do I want the green side? Maybe I want the green side so that my avocado will match, because, you know, we got to get an avocado on here. It's Calvin Ball. There has to be an avocado. We can't go avocado-less on Calvin Ball Day, right? Not in March. So maybe we'll use the green side. No, because the flowers are directional. So we will use the green side going the other direction. Okay. This one's going to be 10 and a half. There we go. Okay, so I have my 5 strips to go along this side, and we are going to ink them up and stagger them and stick them down. And then this is our journaling. You know what? I decided not to do that one because of this, and then I forgot. Oh, some days I tell you. Okay, we'll figure it out. I'm going to start with this. Let's start here. We're going to ink up the edges of the pink ones first. And we'll start layering these up. So, and I see that I've left my lid off of my glue. Oops. Let's glue down our big giant circle and not dry out the glue. Don't dry out the glue. Terrible idea. Uh-oh. Did I already dry it out? Nope. Just have bad eyesight. Okay. So we're going to get some adhesive back here. There we go. Okay, have you guys seen the new Sizzix machine coming? Or not Sizzix machine, Sizzix. What am I trying to say? Sizzix plates that are coming out. They are circular, which I was like, wait, what? But the idea is that because you can only put a rectangle plate in 2 ways into your machine, okay? So if your plate is a circle shape, you can turn it so many different directions, it'll be impossible to put it through the same way twice, kind of a thing, right? There's so many just different ways to put this circle through the machine. So then you're not putting it through the same way all the time. And so then it's not going to warp in the same way as it has in the past. What do you think of that? I think that's pretty neat. So I'm interested to try it. I don't think I die cut enough to worry too much about going through plates. I mean, I don't know. I don't buy plates too terribly often, but I feel like when I do, I buy a whole bunch because I feel like, oh no, I ran out. And then I like overbuy. I have them forever. And then let's see, where did there? Yep. Okay, and then how about a purple one? Where's the purple one gonna go? Something like this. I think I need to cut a little bit more off of that one. It's not quite fitting on there the way I want it to. Then I'll ink up the edges. So we have, let's see, we have washi so far. I think that's the only thing I've put on here so far that's Calvin Ball worthy. But don't worry, I have more. Okay, that's 3. And then this will be 4. Do I want it? I think it's going to go there on top of those ones. So I'm just going to ink up the edges of that. So we're just laying out 5 strips of paper, just like we have in the sketch. And I love sketches for that. They make a lot of the decisions for me. I don't have to think too hard about what's coming next or how I'm going to cut my paper or where I'm going to lay things down. Of course, I have to be creative if I don't have what I want, or what's in the sketch, right? But I think for the most part, we get the things going on there. Okay, where is blue? Okay, there it is. I know there was another one I was thinking about. It was this one, my multicolor. So we are going to go with 3/4 of an inch for this one. Oops. Why does it keep moving? I keep leaving my fingers there. Okay. And then we're going to cut it down. And we're going to ink up those edges. And get this one on there too. Then we'll have our 5 layered up strips of paper to the left of our photo. I think I might want this one underneath the purple though, so hang on. And I want it to be shorter. So I'll just add ink again because I cut that side. And I want this one. I'm just going to put it right up next to that yellow. And then I'm going to cover the 2 with the purple one. And again, I think I want a little bit more off of this purple. So I'm worried if I just use scissors at an angle like that, it's just gonna be too crooked and I won't be happy. So we're gonna do it like that. There we go. So now I have 5 strips of paper to the left of where my photo is gonna go. Now I'm not sure if this was meant to be 2 photos layered on top of each other, but I only had 1 photo of this, and so I'm just gonna layer it on top of this. I used this rainbow paper on top of this. Was a journaling card, and it had this pink edge, so give it that pink edge. And then I had this pattern paper was that same pink gingham, so I made a photo mat with that. So this is 4 by 6, and this photo mat is 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. In case you're looking for measurements, that's what I did. Okay, so we have that. Oh yeah, and I wanted my journaling on there. Silly me. I'm not really sure how I want to do that. So I'm going to layer that up, I think. Layer that up. Maybe my journaling will kind of overlap. Something like that. Okay. Now, going the other direction. Now you can't really see my bunnies. Okay. Where is my Easter egg paper? It was the purple one, I think. So it's still, well, it looks like an Easter egg, right? I can use that. Okay. And then I said that I could use this one down here as well because it is that color. And what else do I want down here? I could use the back of this one again and just use some. And then I said I could use this side of this one because, oh, can't pick it up, because the flowers were directional. So we couldn't use it in the vertical one because the flowers, the way I cut the paper, the flowers are running horizontal. So I can use that going this way. And I think there's actually only 2 on here. So 3 is lots. So do I even want this one? I don't know if I want the Easter egg one. I feel like it's giving me grief. Maybe I do. Okay, something like that. Okay, so these ones are next. Let's see. I want the Easter egg one kind of in the background. So we're going to ink that up. And I need to cut the edge off. It's too long. So I'm just going to lay it down on the page and decide where I want to cut that edge. So here I want it to be right about there. This is my really fancy measuring tool. It's called fingernail. I'm just putting it where I want it to cut. And that's where I'm going to line up my trimmer and take the edge off of that. And cut that edge. And then that's going to go on here. And then I have my blue. And it's going to go on here. And then I have this little green flowery one. And I think I'm going to put it kind of in the center of that blue one. Like so. And that's going to be my layered up horizontal stripes. In the sketch, there's only 2, but I'm going to put 3. So let's attach those down. So that's going to go here. In the sketch, it kind of shows that circle under, so maybe I need to try to go a little bit higher. And this one too. Did I ink this one? No. So ink. And again, iced spruce is the distress ink that I'm using. It's like a lighter gray with a little bit of a green tinge. I really like it for pastel paper inking because it's not too harsh, doesn't take away from what we're doing. There we go. And then this dark green one takes out that white core that's showing through on the darker papers and softens the edge up so that it's not showing that white core. And this one's just going to go right down in the center of this blue one. There we go. And I am going to, this is how I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to layer it up a little bit. So this one is going to go over top like so. And then I think I'm going to put foam tape on the back of the actual photo and pop it up. So this one's going to go overlapping that pink a little bit. There we go. And then my photo is going to come down just like this. And then I think I'm actually going to put my journaling on this side. I like it there better. I did not leave myself room to put a title around the outside like it shows. I guess it depends what my title is, but I can put my title down here too. Does not matter to me that much. Let's see. I'm going to use one of these. So when I'm doing a whole photo, I like to just use this. What do you call this stuff? I think they call it fun foam. It's like just from like Michael's in the kids section, and it has like it's like foam, you know, like craft foam, but it's only got adhesive on one side. So I put the adhesive on the photo mat, and then I cut it down to fit the back of my picture, and then I only have to peel off one adhesive backing. So see what I'm saying? Instead of picking all those little squares. Oh, unless it doesn't come off all in one swipe. Usually it does. Okay, just stick those in the drawer. And then that pops up my whole photo. And there we go. And then my blue journaling. And then I could put here, I think I'm going to just use the title Egg Sighting. And I think I can use, let me see what I have. This one. And this one. And what else do I have that would match? I know I have an orange one here somewhere. Is it the right kind of orange? Close enough. Maybe that's too dark. Maybe I don't want it. Is this one lighter? Yeah. I still don't like it. Okay, we'll just go with those two. And I think I like the pink better because the turquoise background. So that eliminates that one. Here we go. So let's see. How are we going to spell egg sighting? I'm making up words so I get to do my own spelling, right? Egg. Sighted. Did I say it's excited or exciting? Exciting. Exciting. ING. Easter. And I think there's stickers. Where's the sticker sheet? I think there's stickers that say Easter that I could use. Not on this one. There's another sticker sheet that was tucked in here though. It didn't match. It's not from the collection, but it's Easter themed. Exciting. This one says Easter. Easter. I could just put this little one here. Exciting Easter. There we go. And this does not overlap my title, so that's good. Okay, so now I feel like I can attach this down. Could also put this up here. Something like that. Okay, now that's the base of the sketch, right? Would you agree? Like it's, I have the background and the circle in the center. I have 5 strips down here and a couple strips down here running this way. Then I have layered up 2 4x6-ish. And then I did my journaling. So I need a date still. So what, so I should grab a label. Did I already, I think I grabbed a label and I wanted it to be this color so that I could put this on here. Oh yeah. Loving my avocados. It's Calvin Ball. We got to get some avocados on here. So let me see if my date will now fit in this label. If not, that's okay. We'll figure something out. It was April 3rd, 2021. And this, I didn't scrapbook it because it was so heartbreaking to have my baby grow up. I wasn't ready for him to leave home at 17. But I survived. Don't we always? Mm-hmm. Okay. So I got my label and my date, journaling, title, photo. So I feel like I got all the basics on there. So now it's time to bring out this good old Calvin Ball list. Oops, that's not the one I want. That is also not something. Not for Calvin Ball. Hang on. Where did it go? You know what? You're just going to have to bear with me while I clean up my mess, maybe. Is it in here? Here it is. My stack of papers. Who knew a scrapbooker would have so much paper on her desk, right? Okay. So as I'm embellishing this, we need my checklist. All right. So what do we have? We have a frame is on here. So I have these frames. They're from the Vicki Boutin. I put them with my stuff because I'm like, this Calvin Ball is testing me. Die cut frames from, I don't know what collection it's from. Where to Next, I think, right? So then these would be cute, like up here. Or wouldn't he be cute in a little frame? Yeah, he is cute in his little frame. Aww. I'm going to make a little cluster down there. Okay. So there's that. And then I also had these kicking around. They are hexagons, die cut hexagons. And I thought these could go also on my page. So I would have that hexagon point. So I can put some up here. Just have to lift this up a little bit and get some glue on the edges of this crazy thing. Oh my goodness. This is kind of what I do with my cardstock scraps after I'm done building my swap embellishments. I'll throw them through the die cut machine and make like some random. I gave a whole bunch away though, and I was thinking I would have lots of time to make more to have on my desk for Calvin Ball, and I did not make more. So I have a few still. This is one of them. And I liked that it was hexagon shaped because I'm like, I don't know if there's hexagons in this collection, but this, it's not a perfect match paper wise, but it's pretty close. And I have one there, oops, and one can go down here. So I'll just do the glue again. A little bit of glue on the edges, right? So little, it's hard to get glue in those little, in those tiny little edges, but it'll be fun. Okay, so I'm going to put that down there, and that kind of makes that diagonal embellishment line. And I'm just going to clean up. There's my little tissue kicking around. Here we go. All right. So there we have it. So there's the beginnings of what I need that I knew I already had on my desk. What else do I want to put on here? Well, I have a little bit of ribbon. I have a couple different ones that I pulled. This is an old Close to My Heart ribbon. And this one, I don't know, it's just like a generic one. And I was thinking I could just tie a little bit around one of the sides of the frame. So I think I'm just going to use this little one for that. And just tie it around the edge of the frame so that it's just a little extra something. I'm going to do it upside down because that's how I tie my knots. Does anybody else do it like that? I always turn things upside down to tie a knot so that, because the way that, and I don't know if this is just like the way that I was taught to do things, but when I finish with it, the little stringy things go in the right direction. I don't know. Probably because I was taught to tie on my shoes. So anyway, of course, I should have cut this longer. I need to know these things about myself. So I'll remember this later when I'm trying to tie a bow. But I need the strings to be longer that I cut them off at the ends so that I actually have enough to get my fingers in there and make the bow in the first place, right? Struggling on the struggle bus. Pull. There we go. And tighten. Yeah. Okay. We're on to something. A little bit of something. The bow is really long though, and I don't like that. Can I fix it? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't love it. Do I have to keep it if I don't love it? No. You know what I could do is just tie it in a knot. Forget the bow. Probably like it better anyway. Trying too hard to do something that's not going to work for me. So there we go. Got a little bit of texture on there. How about that? Okay. So we have a little ribbon. We have our avocado. What else are we missing from this? We got, I also grabbed out this little paper clip. I thought it was pretty cute and it has a star on it. So that, a couple points right there. There we go. So we have our star. We have 100 words of journaling in a typewriter font. We have our label. This is not a selfie. We have a date. We have our washi. This is not an incomplete project. We have some ribbon. Stitching. What about, oh, I already did the stitching line. I did it last night. Look, I did it in a gray pen. It is all around the outside edge of my circle. I did it when I cut my circle last night because I knew I would want it on there. And a frame. We got a frame. We got a paper clip. We need some enamel dots. What color of enamel dots should we do today? How about pink? Where did they go? I had them out. Uh-oh. Well, that was my first mistake, wasn't it? Putting it on my actual desk. So, there they are. Enamel dots. I had some pink ones. I like these Echo Park ones that are coming in like the different color packs. I really like that with Altenew, and so Echo Park's doing it now. So these ones are Pink Enamel Dot Essentials. It's part of their Essentials lines. So we are going to do enamel dots. Maybe we'll do those last though. Green, yes. Avocado, yes. Music notes, interesting. I saw somebody putting music note paper clips on their layout in the Calvin Ball group, and I was like, I have those. I don't know where they are, but I have them, and they're going to be awesome. So that's one of the things I need to find. So I feel like we already have blue in that area. We could do some of this pale pink. And that one, I think, might be too small. Let's do a little bit of a bigger one. And I like to do things in threes. So we'll just do 3 little music notes. How about that? We could put these with our title. That's kind of cute, isn't it? There. Exciting. Can you hear me singing it? Okay. Oh, my kids would be so embarrassed. White pen. I mean, I can always use a white pen. What should I do with it? Should I draw something? What am I going to draw? You know what I'm just going to do? I'm just going to draw a little heart right here in white. Because why not? Because I can. There we go. White pen. Hexagons, got them. Dolphin. There's not going to be a dolphin on here. Sloth, no. I already put an avocado, so we're not putting a pickle. Still don't know why everybody wanted pickles on their layouts. Memorabilia, no. Flowers, and use a sketch. Okay, I feel like, yeah, we got flowers. Okay, I think we've covered all the things that's going to happen today. And that means we can glue this down. We can put on the music dots, and we will be good to. So what time is it? 6:40. Almost finished here. I feel like I want this to be tucked under there. And then I think I'm just going to put the adhesive right onto here. So these are these avocados that my friend Ruth sent me. They are stickers, but I'm just leaving the backings on them and using them like die cuts. Okay. And I think I'm going to move this little ribbon up to where my heart is drawn, which is going to be weird now because I put the adhesive over top of the ribbon, so it's not going to want to move. Okay. Oh, look at me undoing things. I do this all the time where I look at something and then I'm like, no, I want it different. And then I have to go back and fix it. So there we go. That'll do. Yeah. Oh, and I was going to put these on. I think I'm going to try to put this one at the beginning of the title. There. That's cute. Okay. And I only put glue on the bottoms of those, and it just gives the top pieces a little bit of a shadow, which is kind of fun. And then we can count up our points. So I am going to start here. I have my pencil and my paper. And so for day 3, we have one layout is a point. And then we have okay, so for every media platform that it was shared on, you get a point. So I'll share it on the gallery, my personal profile, my Chrissy's Beautiful Life Facebook group, Instagram, and YouTube. So that's 6 points so far. And then leave 10 comments on Calvin Ball layouts. I started that on my lunch break. I did 5. I'll do 5 more after I'm done here. Yeah. Okay, that's it for that page. And then we have our star. Include 100 words of journaling or more, typewriter font, a label, no selfie, a date, washi tape, incomplete project, no, ribbon, yes, stitching, yes, frame, yes, paper, yes. Oh, we forgot our enamel dots. Okay, those on there. So we have these little guys, and we are going to just match them up to make sure I'm using the right ones. Okay, so we're going to do one in here, and one kind of outside of the frame. And then a little one can go over here on our avocado. And then we have, I'm going to put 3 up by the date as well. So 1, and maybe 1 here, 2, and then a 3rd one up here. Okay, so those are enamel dots, so that's another point. Okay, enamel dot. Then down here we have green, yes. Avocado, yes. Music notes, yes. A flamingo, no. Although I probably could have squeezed a flamingo on here. I just don't know where to find one. White pen, hexagons, we got those. A dolphin, no. A sloth, no. A pickle, no. Memorabilia, no. Flowers, yeah, we have some flowers in there. And we did use a sketch. So that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 points today. There we go. So I will add those points to my Calvin Ball points for today. Thank you so much to everybody who did pop in and hang out with me today. I really appreciate you. Please cross your fingers that my video actually uploads after I turn it off. I really appreciate it. Any support that you guys give me, I appreciate. Even if you comment to tell me it didn't work again, Nadine. And like I said, if it doesn't work again today, we're just going to move to recorded videos. Also, tomorrow is Tuesday. So Tuesday I go live for the store. So I will be at Create Red Deer on Facebook tomorrow live at 6 p.m. Mountain Time and creating with some supplies from the store. I will put this back here. So we used this sketch today, and I will post that to my Instagram if you want to go and have a closer look at the layout itself. I really appreciate your support. I hope you all have a great day and take care of yourselves. Bye for now.